welcome you all here this evening. I'd like to welcome Paddy as captain and Joan as lady captain and Dinny as president and Seamus as vice president. We can. Now I'll hand you to the main man, Paddy.
President Dinny, Vice President Seamus, Lady Captain Joan, Junior Captain Ethan, Vice Captain Neelis, ladies, gentlemen, family and friends. I'm honoured and privileged to be standing here tonight addressing you as captain of what's turned out to be a fantastic golf club, the Castle Golf Club. I'm going to go straight into thanking people because I don't intend keeping you long. I'll start with Joe Liston for inviting me to be his vice captain. Joe, a super clubman, did not have the best of years last year, through no fault of his own, but Joe is a Trojan work for the club, and I must thank Joe for putting his faith in me. Thanks very much, Joe. Thanks to Owen Hayes and the management committee, they brought the club back to life. There's a willingness to make progress, and there's a kind of an optimism about the future of the place, and that's through the work that the management and the money they've put into the course especially. Thanks to the men's committee this year, led by Massey. Massey is my go-to man for he tells me what I can and can't do. So Massey cracks the whip. Thanks, Mass. Yeah, there's a couple of fellows on the men's committee who I have to pay particular mention to. Well, Massey, Alistair, Mike Daly, Joe Liston, Brian, but Alistair especially. Alistair keeps the show going. He makes sure that the cards are done properly. He might pester people at times with phone calls to say you didn't fill in your card, but if you don't fill it in, Alistair has to do it, and it's just all Mike, and they have to. It's just cost and time that they give willingly every Sunday. So thanks, lads. Our greenkeeper Eamon and his staff, the fantastic work done on the course. It's there for everyone to see. We had guests here playing over the weekend, and they were high in their praise of what we have. So I just ask you to be patient with the work that's going on. There is a program in place to improve things little by little, but in another year or two, I think we have a fantastic course. It is another year or two. I think the place will be turned inside out. Thanks hugely to Eamon and his staff. A huge thanks to the Long family of the Longcourt Hotel. They've invested big time here. It's a super partnership. We have landed on our feet or on their feet, and we have Mario and Monica. Staff here first class. The food is first class. Everything about the place. Again, look at the comfort we're in. We're the envy of every club in this region. And thanks very much, Mario and Food Caballero. Thanks to the Long family. Mike O'Riordan and the Riordan family, their sponsorship for the renovation of the men's locker room and the upstairs toilets here, again, they're class, they're absolute class. They're the best of everything gone into them, and Mike insists on the best of everything gone in, and top class workmanship between the Longcourt and the Riordans. Like it's fantastic, fantastic to have them. So thanks to the Riordan family as well. Another special mention to the likes of Ray O'Reilly. Ray looks after the junior golfers. They're the future of the club here. He's like the Pied Piper at times with children following him or young men following him. He has fantastic work done with him, and hopefully Ray will stay at it for another few years. Thank you, Ray. The pro shop, Ian Dalla, It's a pleasure to write them. They're super helpful. We probably bust their chops a bit at times, but they have a fantastic array of stock there, so help them out anytime you can. Thanks, Ian Della. The volunteers, like we have a bunch of volunteers that I cannot say enough good things about them, both ladies and gents. There's painting, there's trimming, there's raking, there's hedge cutting, there's flowers planted. Everything about the place, once you drive in, come in the gate, everything looks the part, and that's not easily done, and it doesn't happen by itself. So we're blessed. We have a few vacancies if there's anyone willing and has enough time. So that's male and female. So huge thanks to the volunteers. The volunteers are my passion here. So we would love to get a few more volunteers. But well done for your work so far. I suppose, whether we know. Oh, sorry, in the bunch of volunteers, I have to include Willie Hatlett in it. Willie is a super worker around the place. There is anything that's done is done properly. Willie is tasty, he's obliging, he's just a superman, and we always class him as one of the volunteers. Now to my own crowd, my wife, Margaret. She's been a long suffering. She's all good to go. She's a long suffering wife and an old parent. Like she has always been the rock. She was always there, and I'm sure there was many a crisis dealt with. In my absence, and I might be told about it maybe a couple of months afterwards, and she's just fine, she was grand. So it was no different this week. I think she thought she might be done with it when I ended up with football, when I finished with football. But then I think this year now she's back to square one. So thanks to Margaret and son then, in-laws, outlaws, my grandson here played this week. Delighted and proud to see my sons and grandson playing. So thanks for your patience. Every now and again, I kind of look at age, so I'm a resident physio as well in Paddy, so thanks to a couple of severe massages, Paddy. And Margaret. Look, I hope I haven't left anyone out. Every little bit that's done here is progress, and it's easy to be critical. I'm in the habit of saying this, but it's easy to be critical. I think just be a bit more patient with everything that's going on, both in the locker room, in the restaurant, and on the course. So listen. Thanks to everyone, and thanks to the golfers that played over the weekend. Like it was a long couple of days, but I must say I had super crack. There was very few long faces. A couple of ducky jokes told. There was plenty of abuse being hurled, but I must say it made it an enjoyable couple of days. And thank you very much for that. That's worth its weight in gold. So thanks to everyone.
Okay, we start with the prize giving. Visitors prize, Kevin O'Keefe, 11, and he was off of 11 and he 39 points. But we'll down pick that up. Okay, the captain's prize to the seniors, first Guinness Gannon, 22 points. Second, Ned Collins with 19 points. Now we go to the ladies' prize, Mary McGill, 20 points. The junior prize was Calvin Quinn, and Ethan Riley will pick that up for him. He was off a 9 and had 41 points. Okay, we go to the categories now. Category C, Mike Mulner, 23-70. Category A, Liam Sullivan, up on 969. Now we go to the past captain, our president, Guinea Sullivan. Up at 72.
Well, I get something to stand up in here because
in sixth place, Gerald Lacey, of 17, 68. Fifth place, Morris Fitzgerald, 25 with a 68. But in fourth place, Kevin Daly, 28 with a 67. And in third place, Mike Daly, 16 with a 67. Now we have the best gross on Linhen of a 3 with a 76. In second place, Gerard Whelan of a 14 with a 67. And first place, John Maloney off a 15 with a 64. winner, I'll hand it back to Paddy to set up.
The captain's prize winner this year he's a man, I'm delighted that he won it. In his role as, well, he's known all over as Eddie Aircon, so if there's a wild goose anywhere, just ring Eddie.
Thank you, Paddy.
So I know that many people know his son then, Mickey Conlon. So, know Eddie a long time, he drank plenty tea in our place on his dinner break. So it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the 2021 Captain's Prize, Eddie Hammond. I'll just get the boss to come up and present it.
Captain, Vice Captain, Lady Captain, Vice Lady Captain, Mr. President, and everybody else. It's a great honour for me to win this today, but like Paddy has thanked everybody. The course was absolutely fantastic. Couldn't fault it. Some people said they were half-staying conditions. Obviously I didn't think so. I really have to thank my playing partners. I fell in with the 3 lads I'd never play with them. But their usual partner was down, so I fell in with them. Everything went according to plan. Now I have to mention one thing. One of my normal forward ball, Conor Connor, made a great valid point. 4 of us play golf, casual golf probably 3 evenings a week. And 3 of us have now won captain's prizes. I leave it up to the 4th one to try and win one next year. Listen, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a safe trip home. Thank you.
Okay, I'll hand you back to Paddy just to say the final few words. Thanks.
Yeah, we have an upcoming event now, the Classic. I'm asking for your support, and as regards the sponsors, they're invaluable to the club, so they need your support. They've had a couple of tough years with COVID, so at every hand's turn, any time you can, get your money into their pockets, and it'll be much appreciated by the sponsors and by ourselves. So thanks to all the sponsors. I have 2 men in particular that I need to give a mention. That's my president, Denny Sullivan, and my vice captain, Neelis. I have landed on my feet this year with those 2. The help that they have given me, I didn't have to go looking for it. They come looking for me, offering help and advice. It doesn't matter what I want or when I want it, or even I mightn't even know that I should have it. But Denny and Neelis have had my back all during the year, and I have no doubt, and I can assure you, that you'll have one of the finest captains ever here in Neelis next year. So best of luck next year, Neelis and Denny, and thanks to the 2 of you for everything. Huge help, huge help. Now, congratulations to all the prize winners. I'm delighted this is over. So, thanks very much, folks. Enjoy the night.